Hey everyone, this is David from Toledo Antique, and we're here at the C Store in Key West, Florida. It's a pretty cool antique store. We've been looking around, so we thought we'd show you some of the stuff they got. But
That's the store.
they have some Jimmy Buffett albums, which is very fitting for Key West. Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. There's a lot of bottles here. And what I thought was really cool was some of these coins, you know, like reals. He said, the guy who owns the shop said this is a good one here, the 800, and then we got 1595 with the emerald. Just a bunch of silver coins, and some of these are like replicas from the Atocha. He was saying this one's from a shipwreck. What was the name of that one, Alec? Oh yes, related to the Louisiana Purchase, but he also makes these are like frames that are made with wood from lobster traps, and some of the wood, he said, is also made from wood related to the conch house. If I said that right, probably didn't. But I think he also makes sea glass art here. So those are pretty cool. I think this one's a hogfish, right? Probably a hogfish there.
This is sad, but it's interesting.
Ooh, I wonder if this is Pan Am. I think Pan American Airlines was founded in Key West, so that's kind of cool. It's a nice little postcard collection here. Probably a lot of it related to Key West. See, that's an old hospital building here.
This is so interesting.
What do you think, Ellie?
So this is from the China or porcelain, probably used on the boats. You see here from England.
Looks like semi-porcelain, it says. So a lot of these are markings from like a piece of porcelain, like a plate. As you know, we sell a lot of porcelain, so I'm used to looking at those markings. But there's a lot of cool fishing pictures here from Key West. This is probably a cigar box. And then you can see Key West wasn't so populated at one time. You can see some of the open area there. couple decades ago at least, but just some very interesting scenes. This looks like an old postcard from Key West. So definitely some cool stuff. There's a boat and some waves. The lighthouse. Some kind of railroad piece there. So that's cool. Rolling Stones poster there. Cuba at one time was the holiday isle of the tropics. I'm waiting for Cuba to become the holiday isle again. But definitely some cool stuff. And then there's this bottle collection. I think he has quite a few bottles. I noticed one of these bottles, it says Consumers Bottling Company of Key West, Florida. So you can see some of these bottles are actually from Key West. And then some nice colors in the window. And that it's kind of how sea glass is made, right? From these bottles in the ocean. Rounding off the glass, but it's definitely warm down here. He caught a big fish there, and that looks like Fidel. Probably Ernest Hemingway, if I was gonna guess. And very happy fisherman there. And there's a lot of glass over here. Some speckled glass. A lot of Cuban cigars. I'm really betting you that this has something to do with Pan Am Airlines, because there's a house down the street that says First Flight. There's a restaurant there called First Flight, and it was the original headquarters of Pan American Airlines. So definitely some cool stuff here. Some Cuban license plates. And here's some art related to the southernmost point. But yeah, this is kind of like some things that they've got here at this little shop. But it's very nice. They got some cool stuff. All right, well, we'll see if we can find any other antique stores or thrift stores around Key West to show some stuff off, but that's pretty cool. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed, and stop on by if you ever make it down to Key West. It says circa 1750s onion bottle, so that's a pretty old bottle there. But definitely some cool stuff. Gave me some ideas on things I want to buy, like a coin from the shipwreck. If I could find one for a decent price. All right, we'll see you next time. And then in here, there's some old magazines, some photographs. It says Cuba bottles. Vintage Cuban bottles, Key West medicine bottles. Huh. Looks like from a boat. Teacup from a boat. Definitely some bottles, cigar wrappers, and then this looks like a cigar ashtray. So definitely some cool stuff.